Yo, peace was good. I just wanted to talk to people for a minute about, this fundraiser that we're doing for Cindy Diggs. For those people who know me, you know that I don't really, you don't see me out there at your parties. For the promoters, you don't see me. I'm not the dude who's in line begging you for tickets for nothing. I really don't get into that. I stay home. I be doing a lot of work and organizing, and I very seldom, or only those people who get really into the inner circle get to see, Fun Jamal, right? Okay, so with this tragedy that occurred to Cindy Diggs, who I've known for, 25 plus years, gotta be now, ever since I was a teenager, when something like this happens to somebody in the community, you really want to step up. So as an activist, as a brother in the community, as a brother who's doing some work, but also, too, who comes from the hip-hop community and all the other things that we've experienced over the years, it was imperative to me to kind of, try to see who out there we could kind of link with to do something to help one of our own. So in that regard, one of Cindy's closest friends is Queen Viv. Zulu Nation is how I knew her growing up. And Queen Viv was, an icon in her own right, along with Cindy, on the hip-hop scene and whatnot, and with sisters who were held in high esteem and well-respected. And so it was kind of a no-brainer with her being a friend of Cindy's and whatnot, that we kind of, put our things together. And then also, too, me and the Queen share the same birthday, January 22nd. So, for a guy like me who don't ever celebrate nothing, I said, you know what, this year, let's do a little birthday jam. Myself, Queen Viv, same day. Let's celebrate it and do something and give all the proceeds to a sister in need at this time, like Cindy. And it's one of those things where, once again, people know I don't party, I don't celebrate none of that. But I wanted to do something this time, and I felt it was appropriate to really do something to give back to somebody who has given a lot for the community. So as long as I've known Cindy, she's been busting her hump, working on behalf of, somebody else, whether that's the youth or the hip-hop community or the people who have suffered tragedies through violence and whatnot. So I'm going to say this. Anybody out there in Boston Massive, whether you're a promoter, whether you're an artist, whether you are a regular community member or whatnot, if you dealt with the vibrations of hip-hop, if you suffered a loss via violence, if you are a fan of the arts and activism and whatnot, then, this is something that's for you. We're going to have a true school, old school, jammy jam throwdown, hip-hop, old school hip-hop and R&B going on the ones and twos. We got DJ Nestle Quick, DJ Nomadic coming through to blaze us up. We're just going to have a good time. And think like old-fashioned rent party, except this ain't for the rent. This is for somebody to, help them through this time of need that they have. Cindy, her family, as well as the tenant that was in the home that they owned, whatnot, are all suffering through at this time. And let's see how ill we can come together right now, how we can form like Voltron and come down on this situation. So I'm imploring everybody to come out to this party, $5, $10, $20, $50, $100. Drop a ducat in the bucket. Let's support this sister who's been there so many times for all of us in various different situations. If you respect the work that I do in this community, if you respect the work that Queen Vivian does in this community, and surely if you respect the work that Cindy Diggs does in this community, you need to come out. This is the time to show your support. You got 3 people in a row who really don't ask for a whole bunch. You know what I mean? None of these 3 people, that we talking about right now, out there and asking for something. So now the ask is out there. We asking you to circle around our sister, show us some love, some appreciation, some support, and come through for this. And there's many people in this city. Everybody's already on deck. The ones who's supposed to be, and we know who we can expect to see and whatnot. We just want to make sure this gets out to all the 4 corners of Boston. No pun intended on 4 corners, because this is coming from Humboldt. Holla. All right. But love to all the corners of Boston. My point being, and just saying, whatever sector you in, whatever genre, you know this lady, you know the work that she's done, you know me, I wouldn't even be coming to you promoting no party, right? You know Queen Viv, you know she ain't no punk, she ain't playing around. So, this is one time, Friday, January 18th, everybody come on down, spontaneous celebrations, 45 Danforth Street, in JP. It's right behind Low Block, right behind Stony Brook. Ain't hard to find. You all got smartphones and all that. So January 18th, 8 p.m. to 12 midnight. Youth are able to come through and party from 8 to 10. We're going to have some special guest appearances, some, dancing and what? All that. All right. And from 10 p.m. to midnight, the grown folks, we're going to continue to do our thing. But come on down, like I said, this will be fun for all, old school hip-hop, R&B, classic, true school, old school. I mean, what you going to do? Come on down, have some fun, support a good cause. This is Cindy Diggs. And, in the meantime, come on down, hang out with your boy, hang out with Queen Viv on her birthday, and do this thing like we do it for a good cause. Peace. I'll see you there.